players, this model or that model, for an hour or maybe longer. Oh, I know there are people like that. I can see you are not all that enthusiastic. Well, this year marks the 50th anniversary since the first radio cassette player hit the market in Japan. An exhibition opened in Tokyo today to commemorate the occasion. I'm here at the exhibition that started today, featuring 100 radio cassette players. Visitors can feel, see, and hear the history of radio recorder devices since the 1960s. These are first-generation models from the 1970s. They are plain and simple and came in modest colors. And these are the ones from the 1980s. They feature vivid colors and artful design. Some models are smaller for better portability. Others have 2 cassette tape recorder players. The models from the late 80s to the early 90s often included a CD player. Some first-day visitors to the exhibit got emotional talking about these devices. This man says his parents bought him this model when he was in the 5th grade. He says he used it for a long time. He says it looked cool, and that it looks cool even by today's standards. He says this is his first encounter with the player in more than 30 years. He says he is so happy he'll probably be dreaming about it tonight. The radio cassette player is jumping with old memories. For instance, so-called Takenoko Zoku dancers in colorful dress danced in the streets back in the 1980s with the music blaring from the cassette player. Here's a TV commercial from the period. The voiceover says anyone can use a radio cassette tape recorder with ease. NHK used to air a TV program explaining how to use and maintain a radio cassette player. It also explained how to clean it. The announcer says dip a cotton swab in cleaning liquid and wipe the eraser heads and recording and playback heads.
We asked some people in the radio cassette player generation to rewind their memories. Man says he remembers pressing the player against the screen to record music off TV. Another man says he remembers pressing the button twice to record his own voice. He says the term double press became a catchphrase for his generation. This woman says even if you break off the plastic tab to protect your recording, you can record something on top of it by applying a piece of Scotch tape to cover the gap. This man says that it was really cool back then. Used to carry it around. And he says he loves analog, though it can be troublesome. Seems like everyone has something to say. We talked to Junichi Matsuzaki, a collector of home electric appliances who supervised the exhibition. Matsuzaki says he loves how they look. He says he was fascinated by all the designs and the warm sound of the radio cassette players, and so far collected 5,000 models. Matsuzaki says the players and compact cassettes are his buddies. His product design was what attracted him the most. He says each model looks different. It's a subject he never tires talking about. Matsuzaki repairs old players and sells them online. He says he wants more people to get to know the old-style music players. Matsuzaki says he doesn't think of them as old home electric appliances. He says he sees them as consumer electronics on the edge. He says says he wants to increase the population of radio cassette lovers.
It's not only nostalgia that people are feeling, there's a store that's doing good business. These are the Beatles recordings. I have them on CDs, but I've not seen them on cassettes. This store opened 2 years ago, specializing in cassette tapes. It has about 5,000 tapes here. These are new releases. Recently, an increasing number of artists are releasing new recordings on cassette tapes. The store also sells cassette players. More and more young people are gravitating to cassette tapes and the devices that play them. The store manager says people are discovering the new feeling of listening to music with something tangible like this. He says cassette tapes are handy and people see them as something interesting, especially when they come in cute packages.
These days, all it takes is to download music without even purchasing a CD. Listening to music from CDs, well, is it really worth that much? I would say so. It's much like grinding coffee beans and brewing for a heavenly cup of coffee. With everything so digital these days, it's rewarding to go through all the laborious steps. The same goes for music. And you were cleaning your device with Q-tips. Even the young generations have waken up to the joy of the cassette recorder. For a generation that has experienced this real time, it's good news. The current cabinet shuffle